Good morning, Mr. Ward. My name is Dr. D. I'm going to be your doctor for today. Your team informed me that your results were back in. I see that your serum electrophoresis came back inconclusive. I want to conduct another test. I want to conduct the bone marrow procedure to get more information.
Dr. D, I'm just going to jump in here. I've been his nurse for the past couple of days, and before his hip fracture, Mr. Ward was doing really well. But after the hip fracture, he seemed to be more fatigued, so I would like to see a little bit more rest before we get into some more serious intervention.
Yeah, I'm going to have to jump into it. I'm going to have to agree with Mr. Bradshaw. I've been working with Mr. Ward and physio, and his hip fractures left him in too much of a weakened state right now for doing this bone marrow aspiration. It'd be too traumatic for him, in my opinion.
I understand what both of you are saying, but I believe that the bone marrow needs to be done. It won't take long for it to be analyzed and be reported back. We need to think about his long-term health and not just right now.
Wait just 1 second with this. I really want to say in this as well. I've heard that the extraction of bone marrow is very painful, and I really don't think this is something I want to do right now.
I understand your feelings and I respect them, Mr. Ward, but I need to conduct this test to get a proper diagnosis of your situation right now.
You know what, why weren't the first results enough of a diagnosis? I mean, I want some answers here. Where are the lab technicians? I really don't want to do the bone marrow extraction. It's painful.
Mr. Ward, that's a very interesting point that you raised. Dr. D, do you think that maybe we could consult the lab to see what they have to offer in this specific case?
You know what? I totally agree. I think we should go contact the lab. In the future, I think that we should all just have the lab technologist present. His expertise can help us diagnose the situation quicker and give less pain to our patient.
When conducting the multidisciplinary rounds, it is best to include all healthcare professionals that are relative to the specific patient case.
Yeah, so I totally agree with yourself and Mr. Bradshaw with what he said with the patient. It's a great idea to have this multiple disciplinary collaboration so the doctors have more education on what each section of the healthcare professionals actually do, and this way we can avoid this problem in the future.
I don't disagree with you. But come to think of it, it is not just a physician issue. Can any of us really say that we understand what our roles are beyond the generic description of our profession? Yeah, so I think we could all benefit from a little education about our roles and how to work together.
Yeah, so this sounds really exciting. Mr. Bradshaw, thank you for bringing that up. This is going to be great, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of this.